everyone, this is your 12-minute total body workout. You're going to need at least one set of dumbbells. We're going to be working for 50 seconds, resting for 10, and repeating each circuit through twice. When you hear the ding, it's time to go. When you hear the horn, it's time to rest. I'm always going to give you a heads up on the next exercise, and we are starting with a half burpee with a push-up and hover lunges, starting in 2, 1. So you want to place those hands down, kick back into a high plank position, perform a push-up, hop back up towards your hands, and then you're going to hover, hold that squat, and go right into 2 reverse lunges. When you do those reverse lunges, make sure that that knee stays behind your toes to protect your knees. And if you need any modifications, just look in the upper left-hand corner at Mini Me. She'll be demonstrating. And if even the modification is a little too challenging for now until you work your way up, you can choose a different exercise, jog in place, choose another ab exercise. Just keep on moving for that 12 minutes. Work the hardest you can. 10 more seconds on the clock. We're resting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are hitting the chest and abs next with a chest press and a leg lift. Starting up in 3, 2, 1. So you want to grab your heavier weights for this one. Lie down flat on your back. You're going to start with your arms up, extended towards the ceiling with the dumbbells in your hands, and legs up towards the ceiling as well. As you lower the weights down towards your chest, you're also going to lower your legs down towards the floor, so you get a good workout in the abs. Make sure your lower back stays on the ground. So you're going to inhale as you drop down, exhale as you push on back up. If you need a modification, you can always just do the chest presses, or you can bend the knees to make it a little easier on the abs and make sure your back is flat on the ground. Or another modification is instead of dropping both legs down towards the ground, you can alternate and just tap one heel to the ground, then bring it back up, and then do the other side. So plenty of ways to modify. And we are resting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next, total body exercise. We're doing a squat to a curl to a press, starting up in 3, 2, 1. So grab lighter weights that you can press over your head. You're going to perform a squat, feet about hip width apart. Sit back with those hips, making sure the knees don't go past the toes. Push up through the heels, and then keeping your elbows close to your body, you're going to perform a bicep curl, bringing those weights on up right beside your shoulders, and then go right into that press. So you're pushing those weights above your head. And then slowly and controlled, bring those weights back down to the starting position right beside your hips. The modification for this one is just to go lighter on the weights. Or if for some reason you're avoiding squats, just do the curl and press. All right, resting up in 10 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going into round 2. So we're back to the half burpee with a push-up and hover lunge. So you know the drill now. Let's pump them out in 2, 1. Here we go. So hands down, kick it back to a high plank. Do that push-up with your back flat and abs tight. Come all the way back up. Hop back up towards your hands. And then sit back with the hips. Go right into those hover reverse lunges. You are working the entire body with this one. The legs, the chest. Getting that heart rate up with the cardio. And always remember the modification. Hands down, step back into a high plank position. Lower your knees towards the ground into a modified push-up. And then step back up, stand up all the way, and then go into reverse lunges without the hover. You can always modify, just do your best. 10 more seconds on the clock. Resting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're back to that chest press with a leg lift, starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lie down flat on your back, weights above your chest, legs up towards the ceiling. Inhale, drop them both down. Exhale, bring them both back up. Remember that modification, knees bent, and you're just gonna lower those thighs down towards the ground, tap the heels. Making sure with modification or non-modification, the lower back stays on the ground. Inhale as you come down, exhale as you push those weights back up. Suck in those abs, belly towards your spine. Good, 20 more seconds. Ten more on the clock. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we are back to the squat, to curl, to press. Grab those other weights that you can press above your head, and we're starting up in 2, 1. Here we go. Again, feet about hip width apart, straight back with the hips into the squat, push back up through the heels, stand up nice and tall, perform that bicep curl nice and controlled, bringing those weights up toward your shoulders, keeping those abs tight, press the weights above your head, bring them back down to shoulder height, and then slowly lower down from the bicep curl, bringing the weights back to the sides of your hips. Good, keep up the good work. Make sure to keep your chest up, your shoulders back, your hips go straight back with that squat. You're doing great. You're hitting the legs, the biceps, and shoulders in this one. 10 more seconds. We're resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up we are hitting those glutes, core, shoulders, everything with a dumbbell swing. So hold on to a heavier weight across. We're starting in 2, 1. Here we go. Feet a little wider than hip width. You're gonna bring those hips back and then drive those hips forward at the same time as you just kind of swing your arms in a controlled manner so that the weight ends up right at shoulder height. Just remember, it's all in the hips and glutes. So you're gonna bring the hips back and then thrust those hips forward, squeeze the glutes, and go right into that raise. Nice and controlled, nice and smoothly. If you need to modify, you can just break it down into a sumo squat, stand up nice and tall, squeeze the glutes, then go into a controlled front raise. So you're not really swinging, it's just everything's controlled. 10 more seconds on the clock. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, second exercise in the second circuit, 10 jabs, alternating with 4 bent over reverse flies. You want your lighter weights for this one, starting in 2, 1. So for the jabs, hold those weights right next to your chest, keep your abs tight, and you're gonna just do a little controlled jab that you extend your arm right out in front of your chest. Once you hit 10 of those, you wanna bend over with your knee slightly bent back, flat and extended, and go right into those reverse flies, keeping the same angle in your arm as you bring your arms out, slowly and controlled. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. 20 more seconds. Just keep on going back and forth. Good, right into those jabs, slowly and controlled. 10 more seconds. We're resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next we are hitting those abs. We're going right into the triple threat abs. In 3, 2, 1. So you want to start by lying down on the floor, arms right above your shoulders. Take a deep breath in, exhale. You're going to come up into a full pike position, hands towards your feet with your legs straight, and then go right into the middle of your legs. Bring your legs out to the side, come all the way back down, and then sit up, driving your knees to your chest. So it's straight up, middle, knees to your chest. You can come down each time all the way. If you need to modify, again, look in the upper left-hand corner at Mini-Me. She's just basically doing a crunch with the same movement, just no full sit-up. So legs extended, then to the middle, and then kind of wrapping the arms around and just bringing the knees to the chest. Good, keep it going, 5 more seconds. Resting in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're back to those dumbbell swings, round 2 of the second circuit. Start it up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So feet a little wider than hip width. You're gonna sit back with those hips, and then thrust those hips forward, squeeze the glutes, and go right into that swing. Nice and controlled. Again, if you're not quite ready for the swing, if you don't feel comfortable and you feel out of control, go right to that sumo squat, stand up, and right into that front raise. So everything's broken down, you come up all the way, then you go into the front raise. No swinging involved. Good, 20 more seconds. You should be feeling this a lot in your glutes. A little bit in the lower back. Good, 15 more seconds. And we're resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're back to the 10 jabs, alternating with 4 bent over reverse flies. So grab your lighter weights. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. So you can start standing up tall, weights right beside your chest, go right into those 10 jabs, slowly and controlled, keeping the weight in line with your chest. Once you hit 10, knees slightly bent, look forward, lengthen the back, slight bend in the arm, and you're going into 4 bent over reverse flies. You want this all slow and controlled, keeping your core tight, belly toward your spine. Nice job, you are almost done with this workout. Hang in there. 20 more seconds on the clock. So for a modification for this one, you can just drop to a lighter weight or use no weights at all if your shoulders are completely shot. Just do your best. 10 more seconds. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Last exercise. Let's finish strong with those abs. Starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Right into those triple threat abs. Start by lying on your back. Deep breath in, suck in the abs. Exhale, come right into a pike position, balancing on your sit bones. Good. Reaching towards your toes. Come back all the way down. Bring the legs out to the side. Reach forward. Come all the way back down again. And then drive those knees right in towards your chest. Don't forget about the modification. You can always just do a regular crunch instead of sitting up all the way. Just do your best. Good, 20 more seconds. You are almost there, hang in there. 10 more seconds. And you are done. Home stretch in 3, 2, 1. Woohoo!